dental school student to do like some like life-altering work on your teeth? I don't think so.
Right.
So
So
but anyway, I'm not saying
here,
that all
so
politicians are great because they're not.
I kind of
you
forgot
get my
to hit
point.
record.
No.
Not on the audio, but on the
Oh.
other one for my sister Renee.
Okay.
So just kind of giving her a recap.
A recap.
A recap. So we're the escaping couple.
Yes, we're the
This is
escaping
episode
couple.
254.
Yes, and
And we just got through talking about a little bit of politics.
yes.
Nothing heavy, nothing deep, anything like that. But yeah.
But let's talk about Halloween.
Halloween. So let's talk about it. So the Halloween, there was a lot of drama around Halloween here locally. Why? Because on Wednesday, the day of Halloween, we were going to have a lot of rain, thunderstorms, and it was just going to be quite crappy outside. And so there were a lot of people saying, hey, what are we going to do about Halloween? Are we going to move it to Tuesday? Or are we just going to be like, suck it up, everyone, go out in the lightning and thunder and rain and go trick-or-treating? And so this was very interesting to see happen.
Yeah.
Here locally. And so the mayor was like, you know what? You all aren't putting it on me to decide if we're moving Halloween from the 31st to the 30th.
Like, I'm not going to be the one.
But check with your local neighborhoods. So with Coldstream, which is a 6th class city in a lot of other neighborhoods, a lot of them locally around us did move it to Tuesday. Then you had your 1%ers.
Yes.
Can we just say that 1%ers?
Sure, you can call them that if you want.
We had their 1%ers that were like, you can't move a holiday. You can't move Halloween from the 31st to the 30th.
The 30th, like...
I'm not giving out candy.
I'm not giving out candy. Halloween is on the 31st in my house.
And I will be giving out candy on Wednesday, not Tuesday.
Like, whatever, dude.
It's kind of like, look, Halloween's been moved before. If it was on a Sunday right before school, they would do it on a Saturday. Some folks would do it on a Friday. I mean, let's think about it. Thanksgiving is moved every year. We just know it's a different day. It's a different date every year.
Yeah.
It's just that.
It's a different date every year.
Right.
Like same date, different day.
Right.
It's always a different day.
I mean, same day, different date.
Yeah.
With Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of like, really, it's not that deep. And everybody's like, you don't change Thanksgiving. You don't change You don't change Christmas.
I said that because I thought it was hilarious.
You don't change Christmas. And it's kind of like, one, Christmas and Thanksgiving, you don't have kids outside going from house to house. You know what I'm saying?
True.
They're not out walking. Like, do you really want to take your kids out in the rain to go trick or treating?
Is that something you want to do?
I mean, do you want?
No,
I mean,
I don't want that.
It was lightning. Okay, so do you want to go out in the lightning and be like, here, Jimmy, go ahead and go out in your little metal rod cane that you made for your costume. Go ahead and walk out with this metal cane so that you can get struck by lightning.
I love that he has a metal cane.
It's kind of like, really, let's think with our heads, not with our hearts. What do you mean? That is because, because at that point you're like, think with common sense. Don't be all passionate about Halloween being on the 31st. Just come on, it doesn't matter,
Right. So we went on Tuesday.
Yep, we went on Tuesday.
We went to Norton Commons.
I was overzealous.
Yes,
because
I just let you kind of go on. I
was I
wanted
to get in and get out.
So Jay got to Norton Commons at 5 p.m.
5:15.
5:15 p.m.
I did.
Needless to say, no one was giving out candy at 5:15.
Everybody was coming home from work, I guess.
Yes, Jay.
Dude, you have no idea. I wanted to get in, get out, and be done.
So I tried to appease the kids. Like, look, we're gonna go visit Aunt Danny.
Right.
And And so they went up to Aunt Danny's door and said, trick or treat. She gave him some Biscoff cookies.
Which was amazing.
Yeah. And we spent time with our niece. And when it came time, rolled around at 6 o'clock, we all piled in the car and went back to Norton Commons.
Yeah, we did.
Where people were starting to give out candy.
People were starting to give out. It wasn't too crowded, which I was happy about. And two,
I don't think it would have got crowded anyway.
And two, I was trying to get there before all the other kids from all the other neighborhoods came in their scary, crazy, non-family friendly costumes.
For those of y'all
know what I'm saying?
Might not know, our daughter Maya was having panic attacks and was having and a lot of her triggers were things around Halloween, like creepy pumpkins, spiders, that kind of thing. Yeah. So this was her ultimate test because she did great in therapy and all. But this was where she got to use her skills that she learned, and she did amazing. I was so proud of her.
She did.
I could tell she was scared.
Yep.
At certain points, but we gave her like the option, like, look, you don't have to go, but we will go up there if you want to go. And she said no to a couple houses, but then she started to get more brave. Like at the very beginning, she said no to a couple houses.
She said no to one. And then like the second one, we were kind of like, okay.
She said no. She
said no at first, but then Zoe went up. She was like, okay, I'm ready to go.
She said, oh, I know what it was. She said no across the street from that really scary house that has the stuff coming out of the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She said no to that from across the street. She was like, no.
No, I'm good. Yeah.
Like, we weren't even over there. She was like, no.
Yeah.
Not even, I'm just telling you up front. That's a no.
Right. That's fair.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But so when she got scared, she blew her bubbles.
She took deep breaths and
took deep breaths
slowly. Yeah.
And it said, that's not real. I'm not scared. And it was so sweet, and I was so proud of her. Yep. And they did great at saying trick or treat.
Oh my God, they were so loud. Zoe was, trick or treat. That's like, oh, that's the best trick or treat.
Yeah, but then they kept forgetting to say thank you.
I know that was
of course. I mean, that's 4-year-olds.
I think they were just so excited.
They were. They were ready to go to the next house.
Right. Not even the next house. They were just excited what they got.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So there weren't as many houses giving out candy, but it was totally fine because we still got a lot of candy.
Right.
A lot. So we stayed there about an hour, if that.
Yeah.
About an hour, and went home, and then the asking for candy daily started. So
and this is when Renee dropped a lie on them today.
Yeah. Well, here, I'll tell you the lie up front. We took all their candy. I took all the rest of their candy and took it to my work and put it in the break room where it got ate up. So they were like, because they saw the blue empty bowl, and they're like, where's our candy? I said the candy elves came and ate it all.
So let's talk about this for a minute.
Oh, that's not even a thing.
No, for real. Let's talk about this for a minute.
What, lying to your kids?
Right. So we don't tell them about Santa Claus.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
We don't do the whole Easter Bunny crap.
No.
And not crap, but we don't do the Easter Bunny thing. So why today did you succumb to telling them that the Halloween elf candy person came and took their candy?
Well, one, it's not ingrained in our culture that there are candy elves. That's not even a thing.
Okay.
So this is not something I'm going to perpetuate year after year. Like people do with Santa Claus.
But they're going to remember it. They are impressionable.
They are not going to remember candy elves next year.
Renee.
If I never mention candy elves again, they are never going to bring it up.
This is Zoe.
She's a year from now, she's not going to remember candy elves. There's no way.
Okay, so let's say if she does.
But I shouldn't have said that. I can say up front, I shouldn't have said candy elves. I should have been straight up with her and be like, well, you all have had enough candy, so mommy took it to some people who
shared it with her friends.
And shared it with her friends. I could have said that.
Why didn't you just do that?
Will you stop?
Why?
All right, well.
Why?
It was a split second decision.
Because you can definitely get on me about telling Zoe that I was dying.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to have that conversation. So you're not going to be in this alone. Okay?
What?
So I'm just trying to figure out why you felt it was okay.
I don't know, because it just like, I thought it was funny, I think. Same as you thought it was funny. But mine didn't hurt anybody's feelings.
You don't think their feelings were hurt because the candy was gone?
Okay, the candy would have been gone either way.
Right.
So that had nothing to do with what I said. Candy elves, my friends ate it. Candy's still gone.
But but now in their mind they're like, oh, there's a candy elf.
They don't think they are not going to remember that. Next month they won't even remember that. But you can't ask them because then they'll keep remembering.
Well,
next year there will be no candy elves. They will not mention it. They're 4.
All right.
I remember one thing from when I was 4. One thing only. So there's no way they're gonna freaking remember candy elves.
All right, so
yes, Shaz, no, there are no candy elves. I'm sorry to bust your bubble.
So
okay, so Jay did something terrible.
Kind of continue the conversation.
Terrible
on bad parenting.
Terrible
Candy elves.
I was pissed at Jay. For
candy elves was one step.
Okay,
but
you can't compare the two.
No, I can because I know mine's like way worse than yours.
Okay, all right.
I'm just gonna go out and just say it.
Yes.
So we were putting the girls down for bed, and so it was the nightly routine. We did all that, and then like I was just sitting there, and Zoe likes to fill the conversation up, and she said. She asked me, Daddy, what are you doing? And I said, Zoe, I'm dying.
But he said it with a very serious face. There was no smiling. There was no laughing.
She said, Daddy, what are you doing? I was like, Zoe, I'm dying.
Her face, her eyes got so big, and her face just drooped. I was like, gee, why would you do that? Like, okay, so I'm going to ask you, why did you do that?
I have absolutely no idea, and it was a bad joke. And like immediately I saw her face because I saw tears coming from the bottom of her eyes.
Because they like know what death is.
I know. I wasn't thinking.
And
I was not thinking.
They were thinking you were going to die and not come back.
And I said, Zoe, I'm joking, Zoe. I'm joking. I'm not going anywhere, Zoe. I'm not going anywhere. And I gave her a hug, and I gave her a kiss.
What if you really died like the next day or something?
At that moment, then, oh, dude, you could have called me a prophet. Or a fortune teller.
Oh, my God. Or an asshole. You'd still be an asshole for doing that to Zoe.
Be like, I was married to a asshole prophet fortune teller. He foretold his own death.
Put that on a business card. My God.
So yeah. So
poor thing.
Renee, you know, you did candy elves, then me telling my 4-year-old I was dying.
But let me tell y'all what Maya did. So this was like 3 days into the candy or whatever, right? We had been giving out candy every night, three or 4 pieces. Right. They could pick whatever they wanted. Right. So we got home from school and they wanted candy. I said, after we eat. Oh, but it's gonna be a long time. I'm like, yes, but you're gonna have to wait and eat it after dinner.
And the awesome part of this was before we put the candy bowl where they couldn't find it or reach it.
Yeah. The
candy bowl was just out.
I trusted them, basically.
Wrong
move.
I didn't.
So I was in the back folding clothes, and I came up and I went to go put food on their plates for dinner, and I called them to dinner, and here comes Maya trotting in, chocolate all over her mouth. Like she had been like sucking on mud. And I was like, Maya, were you eating candy? And she gets really, really still. She just stares at me.
It's kind of like when this happens.
I just stood there.
As a parent, you're kind of looking at your kid, and you like, don't you lie.
Don't you lie.
Don't you lie.
So,
don't you lie. Don't you lie.
I didn't say anything. I asked her very calmly. I didn't say anything. And I just sat there and waited.
Dude, it's
for like 20 seconds.
I am telling you, you're going to look forward to it when they are older and you know they did something. And you're going to be like, Zoe, Maya, what happened? Or Zoe, Maya, did you do blah, blah, blah? And you know they did. You know they did. And you're just going to be right there and you're just going to be like,
you better not lie.
You better not lie. But then, but the difference with this one
Right.
She had chocolate around her mouth.
Yeah.
Okay?
She didn't even realize that
But in the future,
she gonna wipe that chocolate off.
you won't have physical evidence. And you're going to be like, that little punk lied to me. And he's going to be like, you either going to be like, I'm going to try to break them down to cry.
I'm not gonna try to make them cry.
To tell the truth, or you just going to have to just chalk that up and be like, that fool lied to me. I know he did.
But you can't prove it.
You can't prove it.
I know there's probably a lot of that. So
No, there's a lot of that.
finally, Maya did the little
What was that? She nodded her head a little bit. Okay.
And I was like, okay, thank you for not lying, because that's awesome. I'm glad you didn't lie, because you would have got in a lot of trouble for lying.
I'm going to beat your butt.
But you shouldn't have got the candy without asking mommy or daddy.
Right.
And because of that, you can't have any candy after dinner. Oh my God, you would think I had murdered her.
Right.
And then here comes Jay, the good parent.
No, this is a little bit later.
A little bit later.
This is a little bit later. They ate dinner.
Zoe had her candy.
And Zoe was like, Mommy, can I have candy? And you were like, yeah, Zoe. And she was like, how many pieces can I have? Renee was like, 4 pieces.
Okay, I did not say it like that. It was like 4 pieces. It was a normal amount of pieces, by the way.
But
it wasn't a weird.
Maya heard 4 pieces.
And she had 2. She admitted that she had 2.
She did.
Yeah.
Okay.
She admitted that she had 2.
So I pulled Renee to the side real quick. And I was like, okay, Renee.
I had no problem sticking with my guns.
I know you didn't. I know, and this was all me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll admit that I did not, and this was just a suggestion from me. And if you had
say no to you,
and if you had said no, what?
It's hard to say no to you.
If you had said no, I would have been on board.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I just said, hey, babe, she told the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like if she had lied. No,
she wouldn't have got candy that night or the next night.
Right.
I would have been like,
right. You
the
done
hammer
with
would have
candy.
came down.
No, I would have been like, you done with candy.
Oh wow. Okay,
if she had lied,
4,
I would have been like,
so I wouldn't say that.
You're done with candy.
Wow.
Oh yeah. But I was kind of like, all right. So she told the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we talked about the candy
so
she had.
chocolate over her mouth. This is hilarious.
And I was like, okay, babe, you can talk to her, see if she understands what she did. And then if so, let her have 1 piece.
So we called her in. This is the first time we've actually had a parent conversation about punishment. That's my parents probably used to do about me.
Right.
So brought her in, asked her what she did wrong.
Right.
She gave the appropriate response that she had candy without asking. And I was like, now, are you going to do that again? No. Okay. And she looked very remorseful.
But we sent her out after that.
Yes, we sent her out.
Right.
So we could discuss. And then we sent her out so we could discuss how many pieces of candy. Right. We settled on 2. She was a little... It was 2, right?
No, it was 1.
Oh, 1, yeah.
But
she was a little whiny about 1, but then
right.
but we were like, you don't have to have any at all.
Right.
She shut right up and got her 1 piece of candy.
She got her 1 piece, and then the cool thing was, Zoe shared some of her candy with Mike.
That was very sweet.
Yeah.
They are good friends when they aren't fighting.
So
that was Halloween, and we took all the candy, and it's gone.
We quit saying we.
You took the candy that we were gonna give out.
I took the candy we were gonna give out.
Okay, so that's.
But that wasn't the candy for the kids. I didn't take the kids' candy. I took the candy we bought for the other kids that weren't our kids. No,
it's still candy.
No,
it's the same.
No,
it's the same thing.
No, the candy I took.
Oh my God!
It is not the same thing.
It was candy in our household.
Candy.
Oh, okay. We took candy that was in our household and we took it out of the house.
Renee. You're not gonna
is that true?
You're not going.
Is that true?
You're not going to put.
Is that true,
Renee?
Better not lie to me.
I'm telling you, you're not going to put me in the same category with you.
What?
The candy we bought was for the
what
other
I did
kids.
Was wrong.
I'm not saying it was wrong. I just said quit saying
so
we.
Why can't? No, we took candy out of the house.
I took candy that was for the other kids, not candy from my kids.
I'm just saying.
My kids that walked through Norton Commons gathering that stuff.
Okay, you act like it was a hard. They visited like 15 houses, and that was it. And the houses are like this close together. this close together, so it's not like you're doing a lot of walking anyway. And each house was like, grab a handful of candy. Hey, have some more. So no, we both took candy out of the house that we didn't need to have in the house.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
But you took the kids' candy,
Okay.
though.
Okay. Why do you keep adding that in?
I'm just saying, you took the kids' candy.
Anyway,
right,
so we've been binging a show that we talked about last week, but we have been binging the crap out of it. Escaping Polygamy. We're on season 3. It is annoying as hell to watch, or heck to watch, is if you're
a Mormon
yes.
or a fundamental.
And these people are effing crazy.
Right.
Like, they so crazy, babe.
You said they crazy.
They are they are brainwashed. This is a term you hear all throughout that show. It is so true.
Right.
Them women and men are freaking brainwashed.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you see the story of them coming out and them adjusting, they get a slap in the face a lot of time.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, but it's an interesting show just because, and I haven't really read up on what's happening now in that sector because I want to finish the show first and then read up on what's happening, because I've always thought that was interesting, that kind of thing. But anyway, so we've been binging that, and we watched a movie.
Yeah, we watched the movie last night.
A movie.
And today, I finished it today.
Yeah, and Jay picked one that would piss us off because that's Jay.
Well, so this one, I don't know. So this one has been showing up on my Facebook feed a lot. I have no idea why. Like, seriously, when you scroll through my Facebook feed, it's like BlackkKlansman, watch BlackkKlansman. Like, seriously. So we watched BlackkKlansman.
Right.
And so it was a Spike Lee joint. He did. Ron Stallworth was a police officer, detective in the Colorado Springs back in 1979. And he was a black man who infiltrated the Ku Klux Klan. Yes. And by infiltrating, he became a member of the Ku Klux Klan. And he had a fellow detective by the name of alias of Chuck, is what he calls him. Okay. That when he had to be physically present, took the role of Ron Stallworth. Right. But they infiltrated in the Ku Klux Klan. In 1979, they were able to stop 3 cross burnings. Did you know that cross burning was a federal offense for domestic terrorism?
I did not know that.
It is. So they stopped that. So if you see a cross burning, that is domestic terrorism. So, and so we watched that movie. Finishing it up, I was okay for the most part.
Right. Like, it didn't bother you that much until what?
Until they replayed a lot of the live things that happened over the past 3 or 4 years, like the Charleston. Oh yeah, the Charleston deal.
Yeah, and they showed the car going through, and I was gonna look away, but I mean, like, I haven't ever really seen it. I've always looked away. Right. But I kind of made myself watch.
So the thing that got me was, and thing that kind of spoke to me was the fact that up until that point, it was almost like I was numb to it, because I know where I am in my mind with how, which is bad, with how our country is right now. So it's almost like I'm numb to it. It's kind of like, does it really matter? Blah, blah, blah. If I'm feeling angry about it, you know, and it's kind of like, and then that last 5 minutes of the movie, that's when it kind of hit me. I'm just like, oh my God, this is so
There was so much that was deep.
There's been not a lot of change.
No,
you know,
not a lot of change, and
it's kind of like I knew that watching it, but then just hitting me in my face.
Yeah,
you know, and it's kind of like it was just very. I mean, they got their point across.
They really did. It's a pretty powerful movie, and it has some comedic elements in it, which was what Spike Lee really wanted to do. He wanted to bring some of that, and it probably needed to lighten it up because there was some heavy stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so heavy.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so we watched that. So that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was Red Dead Day, y'all. Red Dead Day.
Oh yeah, you took last Monday off.
I took last Monday off. Didn't I talk about this? I didn't talk about this.
Oh yeah, you did.
Never did.
Mind. Yeah, because
anyway, okay, all right. So I've been playing Red Dead, and I play slow, y'all, because I play every mission.
You don't play as slow as I do.
I mean, I play slow. So there's this white Arabian horse you can get that's has amazing stats, but you got to trudge all the way up north, and it spawns there. It's the only one in the game. You have to get it there. So I trudged up there, spooked the damn thing 3 times. I was like, crap. And then it was gone. I couldn't find it. I trudged around. Well, I trotted around the lake in deep snow with this horse, and I looked and looked, couldn't find it. I was like, what the hell? It was like hours. Finally, I Googled. I just had to go to town and sleep for 2 days and come back and spawn. See? I didn't Google. So, yeah, came back.
Oh, you had to sleep 2 days?
Yeah, sleep a couple days.
Okay.
I slept 3 just to be safe. And went up there, and it was back. And I spooked it once, but got it the second time. The thing said it's going to have wild tendencies, because it's a pretty wild horse. So that was fun. And I just like riding around. And the girls say that they like to watch me play the horse game, because I'll just ride around. I'm kind of scared to hunt with them. I don't want them to be traumatized by me skinning an animal or something. So I generally don't hunt when they're watching me. I generally don't play when they're around, because there's just a lot of violence in Red Dead. But it's super fun. I like it a lot. I'm going to be playing it for a long time.
Right. So I think the kicker that's kind of happened is that on Tuesday, I ended up getting the Xbox One version of Red Dead Redemption, because Renee talked about it so much on Monday, and we contemplated upgrading the PS4.
Yes.
We contemplated for a minute, and then because I wanted to be able to play it, and I didn't want to play on the same game, because I do not want to mess up Renee's save whatsoever.
Yes.
And so
do you think you would get some wrath from me?
Oh yeah, I know I would get some wrath, man. It was it just would not be a good thing.
Okay.
So I picked up the one for Xbox One. I started playing it. I play even slower than Renee. So
why do you think you play so slow?
Because I have that issue of where I don't want to finish a game, you know. But I'm playing it though. So
right.
I saw my girl ML, you know, who wants me to do something for her. So I got jumped by the gang when I was leaving the camp, and it was like, I told you this where he was. It was like 3 or 4 of them on a wagon. I got jumped. I wasn't even ready for that.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like,
they will jump you out of nowhere.
You know, I was kind of like, what the world? Okay. And then I didn't like have my rifle on me. I had it on my horse, but I didn't have it like on my weapon wheel.
Right. Oh God, you have to remember to get your weapons when you get off that horse. They need like a little thing that comes up. Hey, you don't have your weapon. Like they really need that,
dude.
In an update.
And I think you said it or someone else said it, that this is like the best game with the worst controls ever.
Yes.
And I'm just like, you know, it's just a horrible thing, you know.
Yeah.
But so I'm playing it. I told Shaz knows I was playing it, and he was kind of sad.
He's sad?
Yeah, because he doesn't have a console.
Oh, he has to wait till 2020.
Yeah.
That's right.
So he's a little sad about that and everything. But I'm sorry, man. sorry. I couldn't wait to 2020. I had to jump on board. So you started up a new book?
I did.
Okay.
It's called Silent Hall. It's good old
horror. Sounds like
it does, but it's fantasy.
Okay.
Magic, dragons, all the like. I am a sucker for dragons, but it's not like the dragons that I thought. But it's actually not too bad. These 5 young people, are going on some epic trek with this wizard type thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. I have been ripping through books, and I will say exactly what I mean on their Amazon and Goodreads reviews, and a few of the past ones got like 3 stars, and I told the author exactly what they did wrong. But not, it just wasn't my cup of tea, the few ones. But so yeah, I did that, and that's about it. I just want to say, please vote tomorrow. I used to be of the mind that I don't have to vote because my ancestors fought for the choice for me to vote. But I have fallen back into it's good to get out and vote.
Right.
Because even if you think it may not make a difference, then it doesn't matter. Then you should just go on and vote anyway. Why not?
Right.
So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Apparently, this is like the most important election day in a long, long time.
Yeah, I mean, they said that this is kind of like, the people in Indiana was like, they're getting a lot of buzz as if it was a 2016 election.
Yeah.
I
mean,
like
the ads have been
election.
out of control.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, you didn't cut me off.
Yeah, the ads have been crazy, but
yeah, like
it'll
today,
all be over on Wednesday.
It'll all be over here about 8:00 tomorrow night. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I found it funny that the people that didn't have a lot of money, they started putting out their ads today. The day right before the polls open. So get out and vote if you haven't already. If you have, great. But yeah, if you want to reach us, you can do so by email at thevalentinecast@gmail.com. You can also see our blog at valentinecast.com. The podcast Twitter feed, ValentineCast.
Yes.
And our Facebook page is facebook.com/
I'm not going to say, our Facebook page is ValentineCast. You don't need to say facebook.com/Valentine.
Sure you do.
Is it? Because it's a page called ValentineCast on Facebook.
Whatever.
That's what it is.
If that's what you want to do.
Video of this and previous episodes can be seen on YouTube. Our channel is ValentineCast. See? Jay's Twitter feed is the Cowboy. That's TheCaoboi. And my Twitter feed is the Ice Flow.
I just want to say a huge shout out to everyone out there. Hope you all are having a great week. We will talk with you all next week.
And I just want to say, haha, we didn't even bring up BlizzCon. Oh, how things have changed.
Oh, wow, that is true. I
know.
Oh, well. All right, have a good week, all.
All right, bye, everybody.
Peace. I do want to say a huge shout out to our Valentine Tavern. That is the one thing we did not do.
Oh, crap.
So we had Soul Clues, Skinny Seahorse, Spiral Shape, Poleezy, Commander Root, Apricot Droop Fruit. Okay, I like that name.
I said that last week.
You did. Shazno, Zabi was here as well. So thank you all, Valentine, for supporting us and watching us live. And we'll see you all next week.
See you next week. Boops. Bu-bu-bu-bu-bu-bu.
All right, Valentine, thanks for
Bye,
being here.
Valentine. Thanks, y'all.
See you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.